I mean,
they're gonna assume you swallowed it.
that's the first thing they would do. But like, you ate that shit. It's true. All right, let's talk about it on the pod. Let me know when you're ready.
All right.
Wait, you know what? What are you saying?
I have a stage fright.
33 episode. You want me to do it?
33.
Yeah, you got it.
I'm good. I'm whatever.
Yeah.
1, 2,
Freestyle, motherfucker.
But okay, we're starting. What's up, everybody? We started?
Yeah, we started.
Oh, welcome back. Welcome back. Episode 33.
Yeah.
We're back inside, not in the street. We were in the street.
Yeah, we're back to we're not in the basement anymore. We're back to our original. Well, it's not the original. The basement was the original.
Moving on up.
Yeah, we're back. We back inside.
We inside.
Out of the basement.
If you're not inside.
It's because Rhea doesn't have a jacket. He doesn't want to go
where
outside.
the fuck you
That's
at?
right.
I do have a jacket.
Where the fuck you at?
But I would want to be outside in the cold.
But are you original?
I'm an OG.
Are you original? Yes, sir.
What do you mean am I original?
It's part of the song. Listen to it.
Oh, my bad. Shout out to the Backstreet Boys. Shout out to NSYNC. Shout out to everybody trying to make it.
I think they made it already.
Shout out to everybody that's trying to make it.
Everybody's trying to make it. So
I
shout
love
out
it.
to everyone.
Yeah.
Welcome back. Episode 33. To my right.
I'm on your right. Oh yeah, I'm on your right.
You are on my right.
Oh, my bad. Yeah. Welcome back to episode 33. I'm Maz.
I guess you're kind of in front of me.
I am. Oh, by the way, before I start, I just want to let everybody know I'm in a very special mood today.
Why?
I don't know. I'm excited to be here today.
You didn't even take a drive with me. That's weird.
That's true.
You didn't want to ride him?
Pause. Pause that heavy. So if I say anything to offend you or you feel hurt about it, suck my dick. I don't really give a fuck today.
So that's the real goal.
That's yeah, exactly.
I see.
Yeah, that's this. So that's where we at. I'm Maz. What's up?
Yeah, that's Maz. Where's our cup? The problematic host.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't find it in there.
Right,
But it's okay.
We put it away for the summertime. We
That's
gotta
right.
get it out. Put some
Yeah.
hot cocoa in
Hot
there.
cocoa in that bitch.
I'm Riyadh.
And I'm Steven.
And we're titles are overrated. Shout out to Arif, who's
Not here.
still in hiatus. But yeah, you know.
Or is he?
Sabbatical.
Is he behind the sofa?
Mm-hmm. So what's good, fellas? How's everything? How was your month off from the pod? Yeah, it was two episodes in. Most of it was my fault. If you guys are listening and wondering, my schedule with work was crazy, and I had family over the last few days. Shout out to my nef. Pew pew, or is it pew pew or nef?
Pew pew sounds.
Pew pew sounds better.
More
Accurate.
more Indian. More
Shout out to my pew pew. Yeah.
What do you think?
Pew pew.
I don't know what's happening right now.
Nah, cool.
Is
But
pew,
yeah.
is pew pew
Bengali? No, it's pew pew like gun. Pew, pew.
Oh, really? That's what you
Nephew
were trying
shorter
to
for
do?
pew pew. Yeah. Pew, pew.
I thought I was with Steve.
And I was like, oh, he's finally going back to his roots.
Nah,
My
but
pew pew.
yeah.
Shout out to the Bengalis, man.
Word. Shout out to
Talk about
all
your
shout out
pew
to
pew
all
and-
my shout out to all my Bengalis out there.
And
What's
shout out to
up?
them in Bangla.
Shout out to Igulaki. What's up, brother? Kevo Nacho. There you go.
You looked it up?
I said some Bengali words there.
Yeah, but to Igulaki, but not to
Yeah, not to the
Not to the-
not to the
not to
land
the
of
whole
the
land.
Bengals.
Kevo Nacho to everybody else. What's up?
All right, shout
What's
out to you
going on?
guys. Thanks for
Word.
listening. They were our day ones talking about OGs.
Yeah. Yo, nah, man. Nobody fucks with us. Everybody that hit me up was like, yo, where's the episode at? It was like, yo, is Riyadh coming back with his jokes?
My jokes.
I kid you not. Here,
Yeah.
I'll read a text off. I'm not gonna say who's it from.
Yeah, I can't tell
Damn,
if
now I'm
like if
nervous.
the
I
people
forgot about my jokes.
if the people ask if because they're worried about you, they were like, oh, why are you always picking on Riyadh? I'm like, I'm not picking on Riyadh.
Yeah.
No grown man ever
It's like,
says that they're
blink if you need help.
So Wednesday at 9:20
getting a
a.m.
seizure.
Hey, why is there no new episodes today? And then I was like,
that's
it's been hectic with the schedule.
That's probably a chatbot.
I was like, okay, cool. Is Riyadh still coming back with the jokes? I said, LOL, yes.
Oh, you did miss one episode with the joke because you gave the advice. I'm not even sure where that came
Damn.
from.
I don't know where that came from
That
either.
was the Googs.
Shout out to the
Shout
thing.
out to the Googs.
But yeah, man, you've been heavily missed, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I miss you guys too. All of you guys. Even Bongas.
Nice. Yeah. So I just been busy with work.
What was my
and
advice?
with family. That's why I couldn't be
You
here.
guys remember?
What was your advice from last time?
Oh, I think it was make your own decision or some shit like that.
Duh.
Duh.
And it was like, all right.
That's a bad. I mean,
so are you giving out? I know I asked you this off record, but are you giving out jokes or are you giving out advice today? Which we
I
doing?
don't know, to be honest with you. We'll see how the
pod turns out.
If I can think of a joke while we're talking.
All right, cool. But yeah, man, I just been working and been doing my family thing. What you been up to?
Same thing, I guess. That's pretty high level there.
You were traveling. How was your travel?
I was, dude. This was like the first week that I'm working. Well, it didn't finish yet, but knock on wood. This is my first week working. Thank you. This is my first week. We're working a full work week. The last 4 weeks I've been in Jersey a lot. Then I done my cousin's wedding. Shout out to Amir if you watch.
Word. Shout out to Amir
if you do, but congrats.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was in North Carolina. My plane got canceled, so I stayed there an extra day.
Nice.
How was that? How was North Carolina?
Yeah, it was dope. I was in Raleigh, so it was the city area. But it was pretty dope.
Food is still good over there?
Food was amazing, dude.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it was good.
I miss the food over there.
But yeah, I went there for a work conference though. But still.
Okay. And then you went to a track recently as well?
Did I?
Yeah. Remember?
Did I not talk about that?
Nah, I don't think you did. We've been out for a month. Dang. 2 episodes in.
I was about to go to the track on Saturday. Yeah, this last weekend. We made a friend at the track. That was in, where was that? That was in like close to Syracuse. That was a new track. So we went there. I forgot the name of it. Pineview Run, I believe. But they have it set up like a country club. So they have like archery and shooting and horseback riding. They have trails to like hike. And it's basically a retired, I think he was a retired firefighter, but on the side he was like managing like construction projects. You know, J1 and J2. If you don't know what I'm talking about, check out the the overemployed.
Yes, J1 and J2.
The overemployed.
Problematic
Reddit.
No,
Reddit. I forgot what they call it, but thread, I guess.
Yeah.
But it's basically people have multiple remote jobs and they might have 5, 6, 7 jobs and they're just
trying to juggle it.
They're just juggling it and they give you advice on how they're managing that.
Yeah. A lot of funny shit on there.
It's a lot of funny stuff.
Yeah. So check it out if you haven't.
Yeah, but I forgot what I was saying.
You're talking about the track day?
Right, the track day. So thank you. Yeah, so the track day was dope. We met with the owner. We just went there the first day to check it out, and it was an amazing track. They just added an extension to it called the rollercoaster. So, you know.
What does it do?
What are you laughing at?
I'm laughing at your story.
Oh, what does it do? You're basically, I don't know. It's like you're on a roller coaster. It doesn't go it doesn't go fully upside down.
I fucking knew you were gonna say that shit. It's like a roller coaster. You have to be there.
I mean, I invited you, dude.
You did. I had the family.
Yeah, okay. They're invited too. You know that. I got 4 seats.
That's true. Next time I'll bring them.
Yeah, it would have been cool. But yeah, they just extended it, so it was a little dangerous because they didn't like fully paint it, and the pavements from the old track to the new track. The new track was mad nice and smooth, but then the old track, like in the transition from it, because there was a lot of like different elevation, a lot of elevation,
a lot of fog too.
Well, that was the second day. So the first day was so amazing. We got to learn the track. There were some scary parts. I'm not gonna lie. There was this like hill that you're like booking it, and the guys were like, "Yeah, we be taking this at like 80 miles an hour, 90 miles an hour."
Oh, you got to pick that up, blood.
No, that's on your IG. I mean, I'll pick it up because it's a scam. Let's see.
Likely?
Hello.
Your mother's so fat.
Like that. Thank you. I'm calling you about. I'm calling you. Cash offer?
Ooh, I do need some cash. What kind of cash are we talking?
Oh, okay. So actually, do you have a specific price in your mind?
A specific price?
$1 million.
$1 million.
Ask her for her name.
$1 million.
Yes.
Okay. How much per foot?
How what?
How much per foot?
$1,001.
Oh, what's the purpose?
What's the purpose?
Oh, to spend it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, to spend it. I like cars. We have a podcast, so I'm trying to
Yeah, we need some new equipment.
if you're interested. You're on the pod.
Ask her what her name is.
Oh, you gotta give the address?
123 High Street.
Oh, you are kidding with me, yeah?
No.
Yeah.
Let me talk to her, bro. You're not even talking to her. Let me see.
Dude, this is my scammer, not yours.
Oh, my bad. You want to scam back?
No,
Hello?
go ahead. Let's see what you got.
Hello? What's the name of your company? That is what?
Hotel.
It's what?
Hotel.
Comtel?
Comtel. Okay. So you guys are just lending out money? Is that how it's working? What is your name, by the way?
And actually, I was wondering if you consider selling your property.
Oh, selling your property.
If you're wondering if we're selling our property.
Oh,
Got
it's
it.
because your name.
I knew what she was asking.
I'm sorry, Linda. What'd you say?
Brenda, stupid.
It's not Brenda. It's Linda.
Ask her.
Well, you said Linda, right? With an L?
Linda, yeah.
Yeah. Linda with an L. I pay attention.
Would you consider selling?
It depends. It depends on the offer that you're providing. I would be persuade, Linda.
Okay. So could you please tell me what is the price that you want?
This is taking too long.
$1 million and one. $1 million and $1.
Tell her to call him back in an hour.
We are talking about which property exactly. Could you please tell me the address?
This is not as funny as the Indian ones.
Riyadh is going to call you back and give you an offer.
Don't give her my name.
He's not going to refuse. All right, Linda, thank you for joining us.
Goodbye.
Hi, but you guys aren't going to be able to watch, but on Maz's story, people might be calling in.
What do you mean?
I don't know. You said for people to call in.
Yeah,
right?
7:30. Oh, it's been 7:30. Nobody's calling.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait a minute.
missed-
Wait a minute. Did I miss a call?
Probably.
No. Shout out to Nancy. Nancy just gave us
A thumbs up.
eyes.
Nice.
And that's it. Nancy,
ICE.
if you're going to call,
Immigration.
just call.
Yeah, right.
Not eyes. Not ICE. EYES.
Oh,
EYES.
But yeah, that's all she did. So shout out to Nancy.
fair enough.
Mm-hmm. All right.
That was your month.
That was your month?
Yeah, I did the track thing. We ended up staying on Sunday again because we learned the track, Scary Hill, but we learned it on Saturday. So we stayed there Sunday, and unfortunately Sunday was stupid foggy. It was dangerous to drive conditions. So it was a lot of fun.
Did you drive in the foggy conditions?
Yeah, you couldn't see in front of you. A lot of people left early, so that was nice because
I'm going to leave my IG open.
You're what?
I'm going to leave it open just in case.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got the ring on?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we went out there and we might try to plan a family day out there or something because they rent out the area. So more to come on that.
Nice.
All right.
What about you?
Same thing. That worked. I mean, same thing as what I always do. There was no change in my week. I went to Amir's wedding. That was eventful, tiring, and just work. That was pretty much it. Nothing crazy.
Damn, we gotta do fun shit.
I mean, I did.
I like doing
You
nothing.
did fun shit.
Doing
Well,
nothing
not
is
really.
fun for me.
Yeah.
Oh, I did finish One Piece.
Entire thing?
1,078 episodes.
God damn.
Damn.
Yeah.
Did you get any sleep?
I slept. I did work.
Okay.
How long are those episodes?
They're 24 minutes more or less. It's about 10 minutes, 12 minutes more or less that are intro recaps or exit.
How long did that take you?
It took me 8 weeks, more or less. I skipped, any song, anything that was a recap or like a memory episode. But I forged through it. It was really good. I liked it. Kind of upset that it ended, and then I gotta wait week to week to see the new episodes. But that was there. Then I finished. I think right after that, I finished After Party. That show, fully caught up on Invasion. A couple other shows I gotta probably catch up on. But other than that, it was pretty good. Now I have to go find a new anime to watch. That's another journey in itself. But other than that, it was pretty good.
Nice.
All right.
I just started watching the show The Mick on Netflix. It's pretty funny. 20-minute
make?
episodes. Yeah.
Mm.
But they cancel it. Only 2
Nice.
seasons though.
I mean, it's worth the watch then.
Check it out.
How long did? Where are you on episode 2?
No, I'm on season 2, episode
Nice.
1. But it's pretty good.
All right. Well,
Have you seen Initial D?
I started
Almost.
it.
you
It
would
was pretty
watch
good.
Initial
It's
D.
it's the one that's like based on the AE86, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I started watching it, but like I couldn't find at the time when I looked at it, they didn't have it in sub. I mean, it wasn't dubbed yet, so it wasn't in English. And
What? Oh, that's what that meant.
and then I kind of struggle because the last bit of the episodes in One Piece, I think from like 1024 or some shit like that, it wasn't dubbed anymore, so I had to read, and that slowed me down. I would have been done like maybe a week earlier, but I couldn't watch it the way I had to like read, and sometimes I'd be like, oh, what just happened? I had to go back and rewatch it. But other than that, I mean, it's there. But I think a lot of the episodes, last time I checked it up, like I couldn't find the dub versions, but it is on the list because the animation is pretty good.
Nice.
All right. Well, and on that note, let's get to the shits.
You didn't talk about what you did. Did you?
I did. I said I worked, and then I had my pew pew.
Oh yeah.
My family.
So you
Yeah.
gave up.
I went to damn. I don't want to just talk about us, but I went to you remember the Queen's Farm that we used to go as kids. I don't know if you guys remember on like field trips. I took my nephew and my son there.
The one on Little Neck.
Yeah, right by
Yeah.
Little Neck. It's pretty fun. They got like animals and shit to feed now.
It's
yeah.
they've always had that.
Yeah.
Is it? Oh, I can't remember.
It's a
when
farm.
but I don't
It's a-
remember
it's-
it being that.
It's always a petting zoo.
It's always been a petting
Yeah.
zoo. Oh, okay. I thought it was pretty cool. But yeah, that's what I did recently. But that was
Yeah.
about it.
What else? You didn't do no car repairs?
Ooh, I didn't.
You try
Man,
to- you
shout
try to
out to
be
my
like-
shout out to my guy. All right,
Well-
not gonna just leave me.
I was
hanging.
talking about. Oh, I forgot about the belt. I wasn't talking about.
Yeah,
that.
yeah, the belt. So I had a lot of car issues recently. I don't know why, but it's been like a strain of fucking fucked up shit. My belt went out on me, my timing belt, and then my guy Riyadh came through, helped me out, put that shit back on, and then my power steering is fucking leaking all over my alternator now as well.
Nice.
And then I found it though. I found where the leak was coming from, and I got something to help the leak, and it hasn't been leaking since.
Yes.
And I changed out the little O-ring on it too
Nice.
at like fucking 1:00 in the morning at the gas station when my shit was just like,
Yeah, so I'm trying to convert Maz over to a car guy.
yeah,
basically.
it's happening, bro. I'm there. I'm about to change the alternator too.
Nice.
Yeah, but yeah, a lot of car issues, but hopefully, luckily I had my brother help me out, and then I took care of a few shit, so it's good.
Nice.
My car's driving now, not making any crazy noise.
Nice.
Yeah. So today, I was on IG, and my algorithm brought me a very interesting post that I think you guys would enjoy, or maybe not Riyadh since he already shitted on my idea.
Did you move that post over to?
My saved.
Yeah, no, but you're not gonna be able to get the call if they call on the other one.
No, I should.
Yeah, it's just like if he's on Instagram.
Well, let me send it. I'll just send it to Titles Overrated.
It's a different account.
Yeah, it's two different accounts. I'll send it to Title right now.
Yeah, but
So-
if you try to switch over, I don't know if the call, like you might get a notification, but I don't know if you get the call.
All right, I'm gonna switch it over right now.
You can send it to us too. It don't matter.
I just sent it over. So
I'll-
I'm
I'll
on Title right now.
Maz just wants to read it because he wants to do his voice.
Ooh, yes. Wait, before I start my voice. So I found this shit on IG and I thought it was pretty funny. And
You
since
call it shit.
we're all men,
What do you think if the creator was watching it?
yeah, this post is shit. It's by Sparkling Soul.
Oh, he sounds like a cool guy.
Yeah. Well, I think it's a woman account.
I don't think you
Or it's
should
a woman's
assume
account.
anyone's gender based on their account.
There's a woman on the thing. But okay, you're right. I shouldn't. It's 23. I shouldn't do that. So
23.
my apologies. But that's the only thing I'm apologizing for. But anyway,
Damn, that was a test.
here we
You
go.
lost.
Are you
You
ready for my
broke
post,
already.
you piece of shit?
No, I'm trying to prolong this shit.
But yes. So it's something that I came across and I thought it was pretty funny. So signs a man is pretending to love you. And the first one is he doesn't take your dates, plans, or schedules seriously.
Wait, this is signs he's pretending to like
He's
you?
pretending to love you. Not
Okay.
like love you.
Oh, love you.
Love
Wow.
you.
Another 4-letter word.
Number 2, he does not share intimate details about himself to you. Number 3, he gives a lot of excuses. Number 4, he is sweet to you only when he wants something. Nah. Number 5, You notice him flirting with other women in front of you. Son of a bitch. He pays little or no attention to your opinions. Number 7. He doesn't want to talk about your future together. Son of a bitch. He only calls you at night. What if he has work? Piece of shit. Number 9. He is inconsistent with his actions and words. There's more, but I'm gonna just leave it at 10.
No, keep going. How much more is it?
He's only kind to you in public.
Oh, that's messed up.
Yeah, right?
What is he
What the
doing in
fuck?
private?
Yeah, beating the shit out of you. Oh my God. 11. He barely makes time for you unless it's only for physical intimacy. My man is trying to smash. Number 12. He never takes the incentive to do anything. I'm gonna leave one more and that's it.
How many are there?
There's one more post.
Okay.
Oh, okay, fine. He isn't available or accessible to you when he needs him. Wait, he isn't available or accessible to you when you need him. Number 14. He does not put you into consideration while making decisions. You guys want me to read the last post or no?
Damn, you're at 14. How many are you gonna read?
No, I'm just saying. You want me to? There's 17 total. You want me to continue or stop?
You might as well. You're
Yeah.
the finish line's
All
right
right,
there.
Number 15.
Wait, he said it's 15. Do you want me to finish?
No, I went to 15.
Oh, okay.
Nah,
His-
don't finish like that.
His body language is different when you're together in public.
What do you mean?
I don't know. It just says body language is different. Maybe he's just doing all type of weird
He
shit
dancing.
when he's out in public with you. Your family and friends don't like. Yo, this is so stupid. He doesn't celebrate with you on special occasions. Fuck your birthday. And that's it. I found that funny. Do you guys agree that that's what it takes, or those are the signs that he does not love you? Since we're all men here, do you guys not celebrate on special occasions with the one you love because you don't love them anymore?
I don't believe in holidays, so.
Okay.
But I mean, I don't know. I feel like that's a loaded statement in a lot of them. Only because, like, I mean, I'm assuming they're in a relationship and then they've said they love each other.
Hypothetically.
And then, yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's.
So what are some of you guys' signs that you are no longer, or you're pretending to love someone? Have you guys ever pretended to love someone?
No.
Don't. Wait, when we have that?
Damn, you're nasty with that. Huh?
Man, you know I'm ready. I'm ahead of the game with my Arif right now. You want me to go first? You guys?
I mean, you never loved anyone, so I
did not.
Yeah. So I'm down to hear it.
Yes. So yes,
I'm pretty sure you used the word though.
Yes, I have. So I've said it just to say it back. I have pretended to.
Damn, so you don't love me?
Well, Riyadh,
The truth comes out.
since we're here,
It is
there's been
2023.
something I've been meaning to tell you.
Damn. Fuck this spot. I'm out.
Nah, you my brother. I love you for life. But yes, I have pretended just so I could uphold the person's feelings. I have pretended, but I didn't do any of these stupid shit where it's like, oh, I don't have time for you.
You said you don't share your intimate stories about yourself.
Yeah, and that was one of them.
Imagine. No, I've shared intimate stories with people that I care about, but I don't think you have to love them to share intimate stories. I'm sure there's plenty of people that you guys have loved or pretend. Well, we didn't get there yet, but I'm sure there's plenty of people that tell people that they love them, but they don't, and then they share intimate stories with them. Pillow talking, as they call it.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, but yeah, of course. There's been I've been in a lot of relationships where I've said I love them, but I didn't.
But even though you didn't do any of those things.
I forgot what some of these things are. Let me see.
Yeah, let's do something else. Let's flip this on. Yeah.
Go ahead.
No. Pick up your
Okay. Doesn't take your dates, plans, or schedules seriously. No, because I valued their time. So just because I don't love you doesn't mean I didn't value their time. I value their time because I'm also wasting my what?
Swipe.
Well, there's more.
We got 17 to go through.
No, you want me to go through all of this shit? No, he's sweet to you only when he wants something.
Oh, I can see you doing that.
Basically.
Wait, why?
I don't know.
I'm only sweet when I want something.
No.
You're really nice to them in public. I can believe that. Cause I'm not there when it's not public.
When I'm indoor.
Your body language changes. I can see that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You flirting with other girls? I can see that.
Definitely.
And he doesn't want to talk about your future together.
Oh, I could definitely
I
see
get my
that.
family back. Yeah, that's what you're talking about, Shorty. No, stop. You notice him flirting with other women in front of you. I would never do that. That's disrespectful.
What if she flirted first?
When other women flirt with me while I'm with someone that I'm pretending to love?
Yes.
Yeah.
But she's on her.
No, I think I wouldn't engage in it because I'm in a relationship.
Okay.
I've never cheated in a relationship. If I wasn't happy in it, I walked away.
Oh, but you're pretending to love this girl.
Yeah, I mean, it's not pretending. I cared about them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I cared about them, but not deeply enough to be like, I fucking love you.
So then you don't love them.
Yeah, pretending. That was the whole point of this.
Yeah, but you just said you didn't pretend.
No, I said I
said I didn't pretend I cared about them.
Yeah, I cared about them. Oh, I said I did pretend to love them, but I cared about them.
Yeah.
I cared about them enough to not like hurt their feelings and flirt with someone in front of them. That's fucked up.
That's sweet.
Thank
That's
you.
sweet.
I'm a sweet guy.
Casanova over
I'm
here.
a sweet fucking guy. He pays little or no attention to your opinions. Again, you don't have to be in love with someone to value their opinions. So that doesn't qualify for me either. He only calls you at night. I don't sleep. So if you get a call from me in the night, you get a call from me in the night. I don't know what to tell you. He never takes the initiative to do anything. That's not true. I've always been a planner, even if I didn't love you. If we got something to do, I'll plan it. Okay, I see what y'all doing. I see how this goes. He isn't available to access to you when you need him. That's not true. I think I'm a very accessible guy if I care about you. He does not put into consideration while making decisions. This is probably true. If I'm not in love with you and I'm making decisions to what I need to do, I don't think I would consider you unless you're involved in that plan.
Okay.
All right. His body language is different in public.
Definitely.
I don't know.
Definitely. This guy's
Definitely.
Wait, so what am I like indoors, Riyadh?
Like
Ew.
a teddy bear.
I'm a softie. No, I've publicly admitted that I like to cuddle.
But
I'm a
outside,
cuddler.
how are you on 150th Street when you walk into Shuffin?
Shuffling.
Shuffling? You shuffling over there?
I'm Harlem
You
shaking and shuffling.
Shimmying all the way.
Oh man.
Shuffin Boulevard.
Your family and friends doesn't like him. That's not true. I think everybody I dated, their family and friends loved me. And I'm still pretending. He doesn't celebrate with you on special occasions. That's not true either. I would celebrate holidays even if I didn't love them.
So you feel like this
This
post,
is bullshit. This whole fucking post is
Yeah,
bullshit.
this
As a
po-
man, this is not true.
this
That's
post
weird.
you can still not love them and do all those things?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. 100%. You could care about someone and still do all of these things and not love them or pretend to love them.
But what can you love them and still do those things?
Yeah. Because well, I think that will give me more initiative to do more than just like the bare minimum. If you care about, if you were in love with someone, I think you would go out of your way to do this and beyond this. I think these are just standard shit that you do regardless if you care about someone. I don't think love has to be involved for you to do this.
But you can't hate someone and do those things.
That's very true. I would never. Mike, yo, you right on the money. 2 for 2. Yeah, no. But yeah. Well, yeah, I've pretended to love someone and still do all these things.
Because you like them.
Yeah, because I care about them.
Care about them.
Yeah.
What's the difference between caring and loving?
Or caring and liking.
So caring about them is
Isn't that the
different
same
from,
thing?
well, first of all, loving is someone where you can love them unconditionally no matter what, and you can't walk away from them. In my opinion.
Okay.
I'm not saying that that's a standard love. If I'm in love with you, I'm in this for the long haul. We whatever it is, we'll get through it together. Right? In
Okay.
my opinion. If I just care about you and I'm not in love with you, I could walk away and never look back. I never had a problem with walking away from a relationship and forgetting someone.
But you pretend to love them.
Yeah. Not pretend to love them. They say I love you.
I'm just like.
I will say I love you back, even though I don't mean it, because I care about them. I don't want to
Oh, I see.
hurt their feelings. Yeah.
But okay.
You know.
But when you
What if they said
explain what love is to you,
Mm-hmm.
right? And you're like, yo, I can work through anything if I love them.
Yeah.
Right? And they're like, oh, this is what Maz is love. And then he goes, I love you too. Don't you think that's gonna hurt them later on? And we're like, yo, this motherfucker said that we can work through everything. And what happened there?
What do you mean? If I love someone, say it again.
So, all right, you tell a girl you love them,
Yeah.
right?
I've never said I love you first.
I'm not. Yeah, first
Yeah.
or second don't matter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
But your explanation right now, right? I'm pretty sure someone's asked you like, but what's love to you, right? And you
Yeah.
explained to them that love to me is XYZ plus forever type shit. right?
Mhm.
Then you end it whenever it ends, or someone else ends it. And
Yeah.
you walk away, like blah blah blah.
Mhm.
Then you're gonna go be like, I actually never loved you, right? Like, or maybe you never say that. But
I never say that.
But if someone correlates it and being like, maybe he just didn't love me at all, and that hurts more than you not saying it up front and be like, it's kind of early for that type of shit.
No, I've called out people for saying like, hey, I don't know if I feel like that right now, but there's been plenty of places where it's been said again, and it's at a time where it's like, okay, if I don't say it back now, it's going to cause more issues than it needs to be.
But wouldn't that hurt their feelings?
Not really. How would they hurt their feelings? They just want to hear me say it, so I said it.
When they find like I'm saying, like, I
But
don't know.
I've never went back to be like, yo, I really didn't love you. I never did that. It was never. If it ended, it ended. And like I said, I've never ended. Besides one person, I've never ended something where it wasn't in a good standing point.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you were gonna press something.
Oh no, I was just it was in the screensaver.
Oh no. Like I said, for me and my personal thing, I'm not walking away from it. We'll figure shit out.
Fair enough.
No, and I haven't had that, so
I've done all those things and cared about people.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, I've been an asshole to people, and I've not cared about their time.
So you're saying the opposite?
Yeah, I honestly, like, that's just being like a person.
Yeah,
right. Like
a human, a fucking human. That's what I'm saying. This makes no sense. You could say this about pets. Honestly, pets.
Animals. I do. There was a D in there. I'm like pedophiles.
No,
all right.
no, not pedos.
All right.
Pets.
You heard the same thing?
That's good. We need that.
I heard pets.
Pets, yeah, pets like cats and dogs and shit. You can
Run through that list. Tell me if you can do everything with a pet.
Yeah. No.
Imagine the pet's family doesn't love you. You're a bad owner.
Wolf.
Oh man.
What about you, Riyad? Can you still do all these things and pretend to love them? Or are these signs accurate that if you don't do these things, you're pretending to love them?
No, I don't really understand the first thing, but I agree with you. You don't have to love someone to do all of those things.
Yeah.
Like, it's just being a good person.
Yeah.
Like caring about someone.
But wouldn't the word, like, I think I don't know, man. Like, that those things are always weird to me, but I think at the same time, like, I think it's for people who are actively saying they love them, but like they're not
showing it.
They're not showing it.
Yeah.
So like those are indicators that you can go and do.
But that's totally different. You know when someone is.
Now people don't know.
People don't know.
I mean,
that's
you
true.
Over here,
I've been doing.
You've been bamboozling the ladies.
Listen, if you've been bamboozled by me, you still had a good time. I'm fucking not apologizing for shit. I got another one. Sure. I don't know if you guys wanna go through it.
Do it.
Do your thing.
Give me a second. I gotta send it to title just in case. This one is a funnier one.
I feel naked without my phone.
You guys could talk.
What'd you say?
Oh, because you said hold up.
Oh, did I? My bad.
Use the exact word.
Keep talking. Have a sidebar while I try to figure this out.
And he said 1 second.
Yeah.
Did I? My bad.
What are you looking at, Riyad?
I'm looking at my pictures.
Dude, you know what I didn't get? I didn't get my water. I'm mad.
Oh, I asked you too. I was like, does anyone want water?
I wasn't paying attention. My bad.
I was like,
all right. You guys ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Signs you're his second choice.
Okay, go ahead.
He takes forever to text back, even if he's the one that started the conversation. It takes him ages to respond to you.
Mm-hmm.
He makes plans with you at the last second. You have to rush to shower, do your makeup if you want to see him because he invites you over so late in the day. His friends doesn't know you exist. His friends doesn't know you exist. If no one in his life seems to recognize your name or have any idea who you are.
That's kind of creepy. Why are you introducing yourself to people and they don't know who you are? That's like me going up to Rhea and be like, hey, man, I'm so-and-so. And Rhea's like, who the fuck are you?
He must not talk about you. He must not care about you enough, at least. You're always the one to make plans. Damn, they're really mad about this plan situation. I'm assuming that a woman wrote this. Again, he's happy to agree.
I've seen guys talk about this.
Like, yeah?
There you go.
That's true.
Assuming again.
You're right.
Well, like it's them saying like to girls like, yo, if he's not doing this for you.
Oh yeah. Then leave his ass. Yeah,
that type of stuff.
He's a bird. He's happy to agree.
Wait,
if
a guy's a bird? Guy could be a bird? All the girls could be birds.
I don't know.
No.
I'm not sexualizing the term birds, so I'm gonna play it safe, like my man Ree.
That's what the Brits use.
Flacco. He's happy to agree if he's not. If he's that's a typo. If he doesn't have other plans. But he's not going to make an effort to organize things with you or think of ideas or dates that you might enjoy. You don't really know anything about. First of all, I didn't read all of these. You don't really know anything about him. If he hasn't opened up to you at all, that's not a good sign. He keeps conversations superficial, and you're yet to see any cracks in his armor.
Ooh.
Thank you. I was looking for some background music.
No, that's not. That's frowned upon.
Yo, this one just said, "You just know it."
You just know it. In conclusion,
if something deep down inside you is telling you that he doesn't like you like that, then he probably doesn't like you like that. That's exactly what it says.
That's a real one. That's a real bet.
That's a real one. And then that's it. That was all of it.
Then I say the best for last.
Oh man, he doesn't like you like that. Okay. Well, I will say one thing. I don't know if it's a second choice, but it when someone isn't texting you back right away and you know that their phone is with you, I can understand that. I can see why that's.
Are we talking about second choice as like you're just like kind of dating loosely and then there's other things going on, or like second choice as in like life, like my whole life I was gonna try to aim for this one girl, didn't get it, and now you're a second choice? Like which?
No. So
when you first told me the topic, I'm like, well, how do we prove that? Are you talking about like second choice as like second choice, like you're my fallback plan for the night type of shit?
Maybe, because then they're talking about like he doesn't plan things, or he's always making plans with you at the last second. So that could be it.
I mean, that happens. I think a lot of girls get that when they're second choice to like friendships, to like they have to deal.
Like your homegirl?
Nah, they have to deal with you and Arif, like that type of shit. Like, oh, Arif canceled on me. You want to hang out?
Arif will never cancel on me.
See what I mean?
Get it together, girl. He said no, by the way. So,
see,
just for the record,
called it.
Yeah. Well, the only description it says is life is too short, and you can't have opportunities pass you by because really good relationships are actually hard to come by.
I think it's the latter of what I said.
Yeah.
So it's basically like you're not really dating that much. Like you're dating, but it's just not like
you're just in the talking phase, I guess. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, like there's a lot of shit on here.
I mean, that kind of makes sense though, because that's how I view things. Like if we're like chatting and it's like whatever, and like I'm like, yo, what are you doing later? Like, oh, nothing. Cool. You want to do something? Oh, I don't know. And then like last minute, it's like, oh, what are you doing? It's like, all right, bitch, I told you like 8 hours ago. Like nothing. I'm not doing anything, and we're not doing anything. Like I'm good. Like because they're obviously playing that waiting game.
Oh, to see what other options might pop up.
Yeah,
is that what you're thinking?
Yeah,
got it.
Because everyone does that. Like like.
Okay, that's one way to look at it. Yeah, I can see that.
Because a lot of those are just kind of like, if you're not like if they're not making plans, that means that there's no like forethought. Like they're not trying to hang out with you until like they got nothing else to hang out with.
Yeah, you're the last option.
Yeah. So like if it's that case, then that makes sense. I thought when you initially talked about it was like if you find out like the guy wanted to really actually like marry another girl, but he couldn't, and he ended up marrying you. That type of shit. And then I was like, oh, how do you figure that shit out?
Exactly. What are the signs for that?
Yeah, and then that's why I thought.
Well, you would just marry another girl.
Because I mean, at the end of the day, like if that, unless you're like one of those weirdos who never dated anyone, and then you just dated one girl, and then that's the only way you can find out if you're like that main choice. But then you have to worry about like, are you really the main choice, or are you mainly like, oh, life's too short, I might as well just get married now, type of shit.
No, life is too short to get married. Just kidding. Don't do it.
What?
You've been really quiet, Riyadh.
You gotta do your own thing.
I feel like you've been pretending to like this pod. What are the signs you're giving me right now? You haven't introduced me to your friends and family.
It's true.
Yeah, you don't shout us out on social media.
Word, bro.
Shout out to Tiles Are Overrated
on the pod.
On Spotify. See them on
Yo, shout out to all the people that has been listening and has been hitting me up Or I'm sure. Did you guys get anybody asking about the pod?
Yeah, I got a few actually.
I got like
yeah,
2.
right. Yeah. So shout out to you guys.
I blocked them.
You don't ask me about this shit.
Joke's on you.
Yeah, you didn't see the signs I was giving you.
Yeah, like you're the joke of the day.
Oh man.
Oh man.
But yeah, that's all I had. That was some stupid, silly shit that I just found. I thought it would be amusing, but I feel like I'm the only one that got amused.
I think because you're the only one in the dating game.
That's true. Well, I'm not.
Riyad's betrothed.
I'm not in the. Congratulations, brother!
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Thank you.
You didn't even tell me.
I didn't even tell Steven.
Damn.
Exactly. Sometimes you gotta throw it out there and see if it's true.
Oh,
You ever do that shit?
tricky.
Well, when's the wedding?
That already happened.
Damn, you didn't even invite me.
Never let
I
them
never
know.
saw the signs that we weren't friends.
Never let them know.
Damn, I thought it was gonna be a groomsman at
Never
that.
trust
And that.
nobody.
Damn. Okay, was it a good wedding?
No, I wasn't there.
You left at the altar.
Never let
It's
them
weird.
know.
No,
Next
never let them
movie.
next move.
They're making a
Ooh.
movie at it. Runaway.
I got
Groom.
you. All right. What is there something that you had? You said it was
What?
kind of in the moment thing.
Oh yeah. There's a few of them, but I think one of them that I saw was actually a pretty cool thinking was
I should have been thinking about this.
yeah. It was basically like if you had to hide something, like the example was a paperclip, and like say the FBI was coming to come like go collect it. Like, do you know a place that you would hide it? Like, and you only had like 20 minutes to figure it out. Like, where would you hide it?
Do we have to retrieve it after?
Yeah, it's obvious. Yeah.
Oh.
You can just chuck it. Let me
I was gonna
burn
melt
it.
it.
Flush that shit
Just
down.
melt it.
Melt it down.
Shit.
What would you do?
I think I would like. So there's a few places, at least in the house. Like I would just dig it in the ground. First it was digging in the ground. It's like because you just open it up and just like slip it down. Another one was actually like putting it behind like the
Hold on.
refrigerator.
To go back, so
Yeah.
they don't know what the object is.
They do know what the object is.
So they know it's a
Yeah,
paperclip.
they're
Got it.
solely looking to
Wait.
retrieve that one thing.
Gotcha.
And
Okay.
then it was like, so I heard a couple different theories behind it. There were some people like, oh, I'll put it in like a ice cube, and then like they wouldn't look into it. But then if they're going to look for it, so it's kind of like their thought process was that if you thought it and I thought it, it's obvious. So I was like, that's pretty smart. I would actually like hide it behind like a hinge, like you couldn't really find it because it's like a metal detectors. But there was a couple different places, and then if I had 20 minutes, I would drive somewhere and just drop it off.
Drop
somewhere.
it off.
Yeah. And put it like somewhere where I can hide it and then remember it.
Would you take your cell phone?
Would I take my cell phone with me? No. Go full black. Just black out on everything.
I think I would put it in a box of paper clips.
Oh, how would you retrieve that one?
I got a lot of work to do when they leave.
But wouldn't they
What
just
if they
take
just
the whole
what if
box?
they- Yeah,
I know.
they were like, oh, it's got to be in
Yeah.
here. We just take that
They would
shit.
take the whole box. They got metal detectors too. Damn, they out here. FBI is not playing. First, they got my phone. What are you doing, Riyadh?
I'm still thinking about
Yeah,
it.
me too. Where the fuck would I hide it? Where am I? Am I in my apartment? Am I here?
Where you
What's
pick,
the
you could-
scenario?
You could pick whatever you want. They just come into where you're at, and you could pick where you're at.
Got you. So if I was in my apartment,
I mean, what's that Will Smith movie that
I would put it behind the fridge. You know, there's a slot where the vent comes out.
exactly?
Put it right there.
I would put it on like my neighbor's car, on like magnetize it. Boom. On the bottom of my neighbor's car.
And just tell them to kick rocks.
I won't tell them anything. I'll just collect it after the FBI leaves.
Mm.
Hopefully they don't steal that car.
Okay. All right. I like that idea. That's actually pretty good.
That's what I
Because they're not expecting your neighbor to have it.
I'll be hiding paper clips.
Is that what you're behind?
Yeah, fucking Clippy over there.
Clippy over there. All right. Cool. What'd you guys think about the Drake album?
I did. What did you think about it?
Nah,
since
you
you've been
gotta
waiting?
let Riyadh speak. Which was your favorite song?
Yeah, because you were the official Drake fan.
Yeah.
I thought I had that title, but that's all you.
Yeah, I think Drake should just retire and keep.
He's taking a
producing
year
Top
off.
Boy, or keep giving money to Top Boy.
Ooh, did you finish?
No, I didn't
Pause.
start it yet.
You didn't even start it yet?
I'm on season
Bruv.
2. Season 2, episode 3.
Damn, bro. All right. So I don't want to ruin it for you.
I mean, you already told me it was trash at the end.
It was trash at the end. That was my personal
That's why I'm
opinion.
not in a rush to watch it.
All right, let me know when you finish it then.
Nah,
We'll talk about it. So you think he should retire? He's done.
Like how many times you listen to the album?
just once. I listened to it once
Ooh,
just to
that's
listen
rough.
to it.
But
Top-
where? Like how'd you listen to it?
No, if I didn't like the song, I'd switch to.
Yeah, but in the car, like at home,
Oh, in
headphones?
the car. I listen to everything in the car usually.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't really listen to.
So nothing stuck out to you.
The
Like
J. Cole song was nice.
Okay.
I like that one.
Okay. Personal shooter.
Is that the name of it?
Yeah.
First person shooter.
First person shooter. My bad.
FPS.
FPS. Yeah, good song.
Okay, so you think he should retire? Just give up. Just quit.
Yeah, yeah, I think so. But I mean, everybody likes
Based on just this album, you didn't like any of his other stuff where you think like, okay, Drake could still
like
rap.
some of his. Actually, there was a song because I went, on YouTube Music, they'll.
Did you like Her Loss at all?
Her Loss.
Yeah,
I tell you,
with him in 21. No.
No, I listened to that one. I didn't like it.
Okay.
What about you? Were you excited? Was it worth the wait?
I was excited, and I was pissed that it didn't come out at midnight, but then it came out at 6 a.m., which worked out for me better because I drive to work.
For me too.
Why? Why does it work out for you?
Nothing. Because we had a bet that it wouldn't come out at midnight. Because you were like, "Yo, I'm waiting up because Drake is good."
No, I didn't say midnight. I said 6 a.m. because I knew it came out at 6 a.m. I said it's coming out today at 6 a.m. and you're like, "No, it's not."
But you did promise it was coming out So our last episode, you were like, "Nah, it's definitely coming out.
It's coming out. Yeah,
and I said, "I don't think it is."
Yeah,
he pushed it back a whole fucking month.
Yeah. So
what'd you think about it?
So fucking Alex, shout out to Skyview NYC. He added me on a group chat with him and Michael. And they were talking about it, and they knew that I'm a Drake fan. So they had a whole group chat about it. They were going back and forth with me about why this album was trash. I personally like the album. I think this was his I Could Still Fucking Rap album because he had a lot of bars on here that I think went over a lot of people's head. And they said the same thing when Nothing Was the Same came out, and a lot of people were like, "Oh, this album is trash." And then 2 months later, everybody fucking loved every single song on that album. So I think this album needs to be repeated more than once. Yes, this was the most.
Yeah, but he has some whack ass bars though.
Yeah, there was some, and he had some questionable bars.
Like I went to your man's game. He needs corny points.
I'm not gonna lie, I like J. Cole's verse in that song.
Yeah, no, I think J. Cole outdid him on that song.
No, for sure.
100%. Yeah. I think J. Cole, out of him, Kendrick, and Drake, J. Cole is number one right now.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Especially bars, and a lot of his delivery was very different from what he is used to on previous albums. I didn't really like the delivery for this album, but I did like a few songs on it. I liked 8 a.m. in Charlotte. I liked Members Only. What was the other one that I liked? Slime You Out. In the beginning, it took me a while to get used to it, but the second verse I think was really one, relatable. Two, I think what he was saying on it was really, you have to think about it. If you've been in relationships that he's talking about, I think it'd be more relatable. But yeah, I like this album. I gave it a good 2 listens. Like I said, that there's a few songs that I've been playing back, but I don't think he has anything to prove anymore. I'm not looking for him to drop the best album ever anymore. This guy's 37? He's about to be 37, a fucking billionaire. He's done everything that he said he would do or that a new artist is supposed to do. He came, he took over, and now if he wants to leave, he could leave. Name one artist that had a graceful exit out the game.
What do you mean?
Which rapper you know that left rap gracefully, where they were like, okay,
Jay-Z.
Like you did a good job. You think Jay-Z, he came back from retirement. Man, he's still rapping.
He's still rapping.
He's not retired. He didn't leave the game.
But he doesn't have to. Does he? I don't know.
I mean, when he retired, he did live pretty gracefully.
Yeah, the Black Album, yes, was good. But then he didn't stay retired. He came back and he dropped a whole bunch of other shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's no rapper that I know of that left the game and said, "Yo, this is my best album," and that's it. I'm out.
But I think rappers are like that. If that's their passion, then even if they're retired, they're gonna be chilling at home. They'll just be recording.
But you're saying that he should retire because he's no longer making good music, correct?
I think he's just disappointed. He doesn't love Drake anymore.
Damn, he fell out of love. No new love for Drake.
Text went green.
Yeah, no, I didn't like it.
I liked it.
I like the album.
I like the album. I like Virginia Beach. That first song,
fucking crazy. Virginia Beach is amazing.
I just think it's kind of like very, very, very Drake album. Like every, like I don't know. The word isn't immature, but like he's just so petty and it's hilarious to me.
He addressed a lot of beef on this pause.
So he like in like one song, like I think even Sabrina mentioned it. She was like, "Yo," he's like, "Yo, you don't have to pay me back. I'm just doing this, whatever."
Yeah.
And then like two songs later, he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna put you on payment plan until you pay me back."
But he was talking about women. He was talking about the women in his life.
They're both women, but he's telling one like, "Yo, I'm just doing this to whatever." And then again, like in 2 seconds. So it's like, to me, it's hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't like, obviously songs don't have to gel perfectly.
Yeah.
But like Drake always contradicts himself in like various songs. So that's the part I enjoy. Like, song's good, but also like I like that he contradicts himself like all over the place when it comes to women.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's like, "Yo, I don't care about women," and like 2 seconds later, he's like, "Yo," he's singing to them.
Yeah.
But like some of the things that they, like he harmonized, he paid some dude to sing "Men Are Dogs," which I thought was hilarious. Like it was the smallest interlude of all time,
Mm-hmm.
but I thought that was pretty cool. Like the album is, to me, like solid. Like I listened to it. I think besides the J. Cole one and the one with SZA, to me that song was more SZA's song than a Drake song, right? Like it was that vibe, and he was like, it seemed like he was the feature, killing it. But like still the feature, like that song was that, like it, if you listen to her album, it sounded just like they would have fit perfectly on that album. But the J. Cole song was there. All the other features, not a fan of it. Like I feel like that degraded the album. Like he could have consolidated a little more, and it would have been amazing. Like so, but I think I think the Yeet one, that was weird. I was like, I don't like the beat, and then Yeet kind of just fucked the song up. I don't even know who Yeet is. To be honest,
I don't know who that is either.
So like that was weird to me, but I think production wise, it was like it sounded sonically good.
Yeah. And he rushed the album because he was on tour trying to finish it. So
I mean,
that was that.
He said he finished it like 8 months ago.
Yeah, he's a busy guy.
Yeah, right. You're right, Rhea.
But I do feel like he got a lot of mixed signals when he was gonna release.
Yeah.
Like that's what it feels like, because it's like you have all like it's not a consistent pace like how his other albums are.
Yeah.
It went like Virginia Beach starts hard. I'm like, oh,
it's gonna be a good fucking
this is
album.
gonna be a good album. And then it's just like, I think a song, 4, and I'm like, all right. And then it's like it dipped, and it was like it seemed like a lot of people had a lot of like saying it, which seems not like him, at least in the other albums. A lot of albums like they're pretty consistent. But I don't know. To me, it was good. I don't think it's his best album, but I think it's solid enough. And I feel like if he made more music like the songs like he made with J. Cole, like if it was just that album just by itself, which is what I thought was gonna happen, because that's what he said was like, oh, this is the old Drake. I was like, all right, cool. Like he obviously melodized and did some chorus and stuff, which to me didn't bother me at all. I just thought it was, again, I find certain things funny because it's just, again, I just picture him being Drake from, the TV show, which still makes me laugh. Yeah. So that shit still makes me laugh. But like, nonetheless, I think his music is good. I've listened to the album, I think a couple of times. I think it was like maybe 4 or 5 times I listened to it.
Yeah.
Through like, commuting to work or working or just chilling or driving. But I have more love for some songs than others. Like, there's ones that I don't remember the name of because I just didn't like it. I was like, it's all right.
Yeah. So you skip. I
skip now.
Skip.
So the first listen, the only song I skipped was Slime Me Out because I already knew it.
Okay.
Right. So like I did listen to it like really early in the morning. And I was like, all right, let's see what we got. And then I just because I had work, so I was like, let me figure out what songs I like.
Yeah. No. So, what's his name? Mike, who's also on Michael, who's also on that group chat. He brought up a good point. He was like, Drake hasn't been the same, or his lyrics or his sound hasn't been the same since he let go of Q, who used to ghost write or help him write a lot of the songs. And I don't know if I agree to an extent, because I thought Her Loss was a good album, even though it didn't do, or a lot of people were saying that wasn't a good album. Even what was the one before that shit?
Like I think sonically, like his productions got better.
Yeah.
Has his lines been as like punchy and as like triple entendre type of things? Like I think there's less triple entendres or double entendres in his raps, but he still has them, right? It's not like Lil Wayne in that when he was what's that song that he had? Like he was a feature on, and he had like a quadruple entendre in his second bar, right? Like it was just crazy. I think it's a TV.
Oh, okay. I thought my shit was.
But Lil Wayne's album came out, and I wasn't. I was never a huge Lil Wayne's fan, so like that's also like it's heavily biased. Like I liked him when he was in Hot Boys.
Yeah.
Like that's the
The era.
yeah. Carter 2, amazing, right? But like other than that, as a feature, amazing. But like me going out of my way listening to his music, like I wasn't it. And to be honest with you, when he actually became real big, I wasn't into rap as heavy because I just had the rap that I liked, and I was like, yo, they're not making this type of music anymore, so I don't really care. And that's kind of where that fell off. And then when I was seeing the Carter albums, I was like, and I wasn't a huge Jay-Z fan either, so I'm like, yo, Jay-Z keeps making more albums, but it's not Jay-Z.
Yeah.
It was just my ignorance there.
Okay.
But yeah.
All right. But yeah, like I said, I think it's a good album, and I think people will acknowledge that later on because they always do that shit. But he had a few tracks that I wasn't a fan of.
But it's gonna be all over Instagram.
Yeah,
like, all his bars are like
good.
Like you can put them on an Instagram post.
Yeah, no, for sure. And the thing is that's what I told Alex. Alex was like, I don't like this album at all. I was like, yo, I need you to go back and listen and read the lyrics because I think there's a lot of shit that a lot of people are not paying attention to because he's just rapping and most people just like, oh, this beat is good. I'm going to listen to this.
Yeah.
So I think if you go back and you read, I think if you go back and you read the lyrics.
Yeah, Rhea's the type of dude that if he heard the one where he's like, yo, I've been to your man's game and he's scoring no points.
Yeah.
Like that's a Rhead line.
Yeah. He says that all the time. I hear him say that all the time.
I do.
Yo, you know what's very disappointing? That fucking him and Bad Bunny song. Maybe it was just me. I had very high expectation for that song.
I think Bad Bunny just was like, yeah, I'll go on it, whatever.
Yeah. But I think he just did it just to do it.
His other song that he came out, Preview, was better.
Yeah.
Which is like
randomly.
Yeah, that was alright. You know what actually had a good album? The Jora, I can't remember Georgie. Is that her name?
Georgina?
No, the
Georgia Smith.
Georgia Smith.
That album was good.
That I was a fan of.
R&B is killing it, bro. Right now, I don't think anybody's messing with R&B artists right now. So,
but I was disappointed because the 3 songs that she had out were heavy. Like they were good. One was like very dance R&B, but like the one that she had, I think she had a couple rap features on it. They threw me off, but like it was a solid album. I really liked it.
Yeah. Speaking of solid albums, shout out to Naya Nicole who dropped a new single last month. I should have made that my pick of the week, but maybe next week or whatever when we drop again. But her album, her new, it's not an album, excuse me, it's a single that she dropped, and that shit was fucking fire. So shout out to you, Naya.
Nice.
That shit was mad good. I could play it, but it's okay. We got 5 minutes on the board. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, shout out to Naya. That song was really good. And yeah. But I think it's smart for Drake to take a year off. I think his fans are getting too used to him. You know, when you get constant and he does better on features. Like when he did that song with what's that fucking guy's name? The guy that's in jail right now, YSL. What's his name again? Fuck.
Why Mellon?
No, not Melly. Young Thug.
Oh,
why did I not remember that name? He did a song with Young Thug on his album, and I thought that was really good. Yeah, I think on features he goes off. He goes, but for some reason, I don't know. I would still rate this album high. I still listen to this shit.
I am looking forward to the J. Cole album.
Yeah, whenever it drops.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yes, sir.
I do feel like musically this was a weak week.
Yeah,
music.
I think everybody was just worried Drake was dropping, so they probably just pushed back all their shit.
I did talk to Alex when that album came out.
You know, what do you say?
And he was like, "What do you think?" I was like, "Yeah, it's all right." Like I liked it. It wasn't like the most amazing album, but I am upset that 38 Special keeps coming out with more albums and I don't know about it. So like,
his promotion team is trash.
I was way behind on it, but that album was really good. Actually, I think that's one of my pick of the weeks. Nice. Is not one of them, but it's gonna be that one.
Yeah.
Was because it came up on it, and I was like, "Oh, I didn't know this came out."
Oh.
But yeah.
All right. Well, since we're on music, should we bring in our pick of the week? Unless you guys got something else I missed, we want to bring it up, talk about.
No, let's do it.
All right.
How much time we have?
We're at. Let me see. This time we're an hour exact. We're an hour. Yes.
So we're like 40 minutes.
No, I started. Oh, because I started right when he went to the bathroom.
Yeah.
So maybe maybe like 50 minutes. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You guys ever like go into like thinking that something was supposed to happen but it didn't, like someone Like you had high hopes about something like in your brain, and then you find out what is true, and it's like, oh, that's
Oh,
not.
all the time. I have high expectations for people that I shouldn't have.
They
All
drag
the
out.
time.
No, but like things you're supposed to do. You're like, oh, you get hyped. You're like, oh, I'm gonna do this, and then like it doesn't pan out that way. Cause
Oh, like when you plan for yourself?
yeah, because I remember like the other day I was just driving, and I remember like I saw something that was for like Pan America. I think it was Pan America or like City like one of those like insurance companies. But anyway, like the reason it was funny is because like, when I was getting out of the military, I didn't know like what to do. I was like 6 months out, and I had this friend that came out of nowhere, and he was like, "Yo, you still in the military?" And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yo, you did the infantry?" And I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Cool. I might have a job for you when you get out." And I was like, "Oh." I instantly thought like that's weird that he just came out of nowhere and did that. And at the time, I didn't know what I was gonna do, so I was like, "Oh, I think I would be a cop or whatever." And then I think I worried that wouldn't pan out, so I was like, "Oh, worst case scenario, I can just go to South America and try to like become a mercenary." Like that was a legitimate thought, and I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." And then I was like thinking about it. I was like, "Oh, that's kind of weird." And my brother had like an exit date, like I think a month after me. So I was like, so I told him like, "Yo, this dude hit me up. I think he might be into some shit." Right, because he was a Dominican kid, whatever. So I was like, yeah, he might be into some shit, like.
Okay.
And then I was like, I bet. And then he hit me up again, and he was like, "Are you getting out soon?" I was like, "Yeah, man. Like, yo, let me know like what is it that I need to do? Like, what do I have to prep?" He's like, "Nah, man, don't worry about it. You know, like I don't want to stress you out." I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." And then I was like, in my brain, I was like, "No, this is legit. Like, he wants me to do something crazy." So I was like, I bet I'm down. And then I was like, cool. And I get out, and like I call him. Like that's the first thing I call. I was like, yo, what do you need me to, like the first thing I said was like, yo, what's up, man? Like, what do you need me to do? Like, you know, like, do I need to get like guns and shit? Like, do I need to get like from different states and blah blah? And he was like, what the fuck are you talking about? And I'm like, what you mean? And he was like, that's no, like that's he was like he was like,
I got them already.
yeah. And then
they're in the trunk right now.
and then I was like, yo, man,
My car.
I'm like, you sure, bro? Like what is it that you're trying to get into? And I'm like, what do you like? What like, what's your move? And he was like, and I'm like, is it drugs and shit? He was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And he was like, what did they have you doing? I was like, I don't know, man. Like my brain was on like, just make money. Like I was like, trying to figure it out. And he was like, nah, I was trying to get you to work at Pan America or whatever to sell insurances. And I was like, yo, get the fuck out of here, bro. No, I don't want nothing to do with that.
He wants you to give quality of life to people.
Oh man, that's crazy. So did you take the job?
No. I did take a banking job later on.
Brother-in-law. How you not know if you took the job or not? That's funny. I keep forgetting that you fuckers are brother-in-laws.
Yeah,
That's wild. That's crazy.
crazy world.
Crazy world.
What about you, Riyadh?
What about me?
Anyone ever been like, you ever be like,
So
oh,
stupid.
because a lot of people would like when I ask that story, they always go to like a date or something like that. Like, oh yeah, I went on this date, but like I went here thinking it was a date, and I was like, I had to meet their boyfriend or something like that. Those stories are hilarious. Where like a guy doesn't know, and he's just like, oh yeah, blah blah. He goes in there, and like the girl's married, and he's like, I thought we were going on a date.
Surprise, motherfucker.
She's like, no, we're just friends. Like, oh.
What would you do in that situation?
Me?
You showed up to the date. She's married.
There
She's just looking for a free meal.
For me, that would never happen because I would ask a million questions before, like, I would know everything about your life before you
get into it.
Before we even hang out. Because that's like, I feel awkward if I don't know enough information about it. Because then I know I'm out of place for most of it, like out of pocket. So like, and it's just like, I need to know more. So like, I'm gonna ask a million one questions, and then if you are okay with the questions, usually it's like, okay, we can hang out or whatever. But usually people like who don't like to share shit would shut down, and I'm like, I bet that's it, game over.
So you walk away when the questions are not answered?
No, I mean, for the most part, I just kind of like write it off. Like, all right, like we're not gonna be friends. Like, because most people who are willing to be friends are like kind of open to it.
Okay, so what if they hide the fact that they're in a relationship really well?
How? I'm gonna ask the question: are you in a relationship? Like,
what if they say no? What if they lie?
I mean, that's on them then. I don't give a fuck.
But you show up, right? And you have a good time. The date is going phenomenal.
Yeah.
And at the end of the date, she's like, by the way, I lied. I have a boyfriend. What happens now?
I was like, all right, I don't even know what you lied for. Because like for me, it wouldn't be a date because I'm married. So it's like,
no, hypothetically, you're not married.
If I'm not married, I wouldn't give a fuck either.
Okay.
I'd just be like, all right, like, but what happens now, right?
Mhm.
Like, is she just trying to use me for the food? Then okay, whatever.
Or what if she's? Okay.
I would have paid anyway, even if you were like.
Let's make a let's make a scenario out of this. I haven't done this in a while. When's the last time we made a scenario?
I don't know.
Oh, pause. I don't know why that was pause worthy. Fine. She's unhappy in her relationship.
Okay.
So she's on this dating site, which you are now on.
Okay.
And she wants to see what's out there. But
Okay.
she is in a committed relationship.
She's still in the commitment relationship. All right.
Yes. Let's spice it up. They live together.
Okay.
Go. She just told you all that. And the date went amazing. You were full of connection.
I'll be like, yo, are we gonna see each other again? I run.
My guy.
I run into the guys that I run into the idea that that's between you and that other person,
Yeah.
right? Like your decisions, whatever happens there.
Oh, you put that on her.
Yeah, like what do I got to do with it?
Yeah.
Right? Like
It's her conscience.
I like if I'm single and I went to you and you pretended you were single too. Like, all right, cool.
Mhm.
And if I like you, I like you.
Yeah.
Like it is
You
what it
can't
is.
change it.
Yeah. I might be like, yo, if you don't like him, you probably shouldn't be with him.
Mhm.
Right. But sometimes that's between them. Like sometimes people pretend like that's not their thing. But if she trashed the dude, I would be weirded out by it. Right. Like if
she's like,
he's a horrible person. I'm like, yo, I don't want to hear about that. Like that's not my
that's
thing.
not your MO. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't think anyone wants to hear about it
Yeah.
unless you're like a friend and it's like, all right, let me. And even as
I
a
can
friend,
console you.
yeah, like I could be like, all right, cool. Like you probably shouldn't do that shit. But like my advice only works to an extent. Like if I already been like, if you told me like, yo, he's kind of a loser and he doesn't do that, I'm like, all right, cool. Like you should probably like help him get a job. Like don't tell him like, hey, you're a loser. But if you're like, oh, you make everything in it like a weird thing, I'm like, all right, man.
So
like,
you would advise her to make her life better.
I always advise everyone to make a life better.
That is true.
And unless you're willing to just roll the dice and deal with the consequences, then that's what life is like.
Okay.
And then I'll support that shit too.
Okay. So what? So
like you like, oh, I want to try crack out. I'm like, I don't know a crackhead right now or anyone that sells crack, but if you need help, like let me.
Yeah.
I got you.
I got you with the crack.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Okay. So you're on the what if like because you said that you fall in love or you think you're falling in love with them. So say that the date is going, you've been dating or you've been going out for like a few months,
Okay.
right? She's still with her boyfriend,
Okay.
right? She's still living with her boyfriend because I don't know, she can't get out the house or whatever. What happens? Do you still continue this, or do you pretend that you love her? Ooh, you see how I typed it up?
Nah, I mean, I
don't know why you're shaking. I'm gonna come right to you with this scenario.
I mean,
I don't even know.
I mean, am I like so? If I'm the same age, right? Same age and single.
Yes, the same guy.
I wouldn't care. I would like it would just be like, all right, you do your thing. I'm gonna do my own thing too, right? Because it's like
you gotta have people on the side.
Well, I'm gonna try, like, right? You can't. I can't be like, oh, that's definitely gonna happen, right?
Yeah.
But like, if that happens and that's like in that weird situation, like I'm gonna be like, yo, I think we should date, and you don't
Fuck
need
that other dude.
You don't need that other dude, but like in that situation. But if that's your thing, like if I find someone else, I'm gonna bounce, right? Like I'm not like to me. This is convenient, right? Like it's what most likely
you're getting something out of it.
Yeah, like But at the same time, I'm like, that to me.
But what
like,
if you fall in love with her?
Ooh, that's life, man.
Damn, that was mad easy, just life.
I mean, if you think about it, like you ever like a person and you're just like, oh, okay, cool, and you find they're dating and you're like, all right, like there's nothing more I can do now. Like,
yeah.
Right? Like,
what do you say? You gotta. No. You said something else before. We brought this up to you. I forgot what you said.
Me too.
Fuck.
What be a friend?
Nah. I forgot what he said.
You guys hate being in the friend zone?
Do I hate being in the friend zone?
Yeah.
Depends. Am I friends with benefits?
Nah.
No, just friends. No,
Yeah.
I'm no problem. If shit don't work out and you want to be my friend, I'm cool with that. Yeah. I don't mind being in the friend zone.
Same. I have a lot of friends.
Yeah.
You have a lot of, so, okay, that implies that you like your friends now.
No, it doesn't. I do like my friends. That's why they're my friends.
Yo,
he's pretending to like them.
Is there a friend that will call if right now, is there a friend that will call you, like if they called you and be like, yo,
I'm trying to smash.
I'm trying to smash. Is there a friend that you be like, I bet? Or are you gonna be like, but wait, you're married, or wait, you're with the boyfriend?
Oh, they're married or with the boyfriend?
Yeah.
Where's your moral compass?
Where's their moral compass? That's the question.
Nah, you already know where the moral compass is.
Yeah, they already reached out to you to smash, even though they have a relationship.
There's no backstory, so you don't know if it's a setup or nothing, right? You said no.
No, I don't know what I said. I'm thinking. And then I don't know. I guess it depends on who it is.
All right, pick your the prettiest one, the one you like the most.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about their situation.
It depends if she's married. Okay, so you would be fine for this scenario. Let's not say they're married. They're dating.
No, let's say they're married.
I bet. Let's just say they're married. So
no, if they're married, I'm not doing that.
Okay.
If they're in a relationship, I'm probably not doing.
You sliding in there, Vegito?
Maybe. I don't know. That's what I said. It depends on who it is. And with the situation.
Wait, I don't understand.
We're not gonna ask any names.
Yeah,
you pick. Like is it the prettiest one or the pretty?
No, I'm not even talking about it like that. I'm talking about what their situation is because I would know their situation if they're.
We just told you the situation. They're married.
They're married or they're like in a relationship.
I'm not doing
Okay, married. They're not doing it. Fine. They're in a relationship.
They've been
She
dating for
lives with her boyfriend.
Yeah, they've been dating for 6 months.
Riyadh, I really need to see you.
No,
I want to
not.
ride in your
Definitely not.
Supra.
Definitely not.
You're not doing it?
No,
You a
Damn.
liar.
I'm a liar. I'm not doing it. Nobody gets a free ride in the Supra.
Ooh.
You said you give free rides last episode.
Yeah, you gave it up.
I wouldn't even charge people for it.
Yeah.
That's true, but you're right.
I'm fucking with you. All right, cool.
What about you?
What am I doing if I show up and fall in love? First of all, I'm not falling in love. No, I'm stop.
I really feel like you falling in love, you just don't equate it to what it is.
Yeah, I was
Nah, because I've seen everybody that describes love versus what I feel for someone else wasn't the same. How do you know you love someone?
I just want to be with them. It's like that's
He's
the thing.
right.
Like it's simple, right? Like at least for me, like that. Like that's why. Like I grew up thinking that's what.
So you've been in love with every single relationship?
I always felt like that.
Mm.
Like there's some where it was like I was like yo, but I think when I was younger and because a lot of the things like it got masked because I was like infatuated with the idea of like that person, right? So it's like oh I think I love them, and then you like
what do you okay? Describe
and then, like,
that to me. What do you mean infatuated with the person? What's your definition of like I know I love this person?
I don't think you ever know, right? But there's only like again like when I was younger I wasn't willing to compromise, but it's always in hindsight. Like at that given moment. There was girls that I felt like I really, really, really loved, but I would argue with them all the fucking time. Nothing was healthy. Nothing was like there was an abundance of jealousy. Like I still wanted to see them
when you were younger.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then when I got older, like the jealousy kind of was there every once in a while, but then every once in a while, but then I'll realize like there's compromises that I was willing to make and things like that, where it was like, all right, cool, like I can make those things in there. And then once I started realizing kind of who I was, I think, which I didn't understand before. Like I used to tell people like, yo, I don't like repeating myself. And then people always thought that was like a rude thing to say to them. And then later on I found like, that's kind of what like,
wait, what was my bad? What was rude?
I don't like repeating myself.
Oh, got you.
So like, some people like I'll do it a couple of times, but like, I'll like after a while just get super annoyed. I was like, all right, well, the conversation over.
About what?
So then that was the part where I would jig you motherfuckers in the throat.
Go ahead, continue.
But no, like yeah, like that, like and then I found out later on like those were like boundaries things. So I thought boundaries when people described it to me without like people, you said boundaries are like, oh, that's a no go and I'm out, right? Like that's not a boundary. That's kind of like, you know, like a hard stop. Like those are so boundaries. You tell people like how, and I saw it in a reel like recently, which was kind of eye opening. Like boundaries are basically you explain to someone how they should love you or how you want to be loved, right? Like so, and it's like this is things I don't like, right? Because again, like the romanticize of like, oh, love is this thing like movies and stuff like that doesn't really exist. It's more like, can I love you but also tolerate you living with you? Like that's the piece where sometimes you just don't drive. Like I love you and I care about you and everything, but we just don't mix, right? Like it just, and there's a lot of people in my life that was like that. Like the thought of them, like I can think of all the happy times, but then also can think of all the negative that happened.
The toxicness?
Sometimes I don't know if it's toxic. It's just like just how life is. Like, you know, like, so like, you know, it just didn't work. So, like for me, that's, you know, and the loving part is easy, right? You can, that love feeling that I really care about that person, like that to me is easy. And I think the more you become like a whole person, like loving people is super easy now. Like that to me is simple. Like it's like the other part, like, can I give up XYZ for you? I don't think so. And then other people are like in a heartbeat, right? Like, or like, you know, can I make time for this other person? Yes and no, right? Like that changes. So like for me, like loving isn't hard, and I think naturally as humans we want to love people, right? Like, and like you said, like if you explain your family, you love them unconditionally regardless if you know them or not.
Yeah.
Right. For me, it's different. Like I don't like I saw my kids and I was just like, oh, they're people, and I know I'm supposed to be responsible for them. All these various things, but like as they got older, like now I feel like this crazy amount of love for them, but because I know them as people. Because to me, growing up, that was a big thing. Like I couldn't just love anyone just cause, right? Like, so that's like blood or not. Like to me, it's like, all right, man, right? Like that, like someone's like, you should love your dad. I'm like, no, I should not.
I get it.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, so like that composition type of stuff. So for me, that's how I see it. And that's why I'm like, yo, I think you love people, but there's like, you just didn't jive, or there was like, you were going this way and they were going that way. And that obviously causes like drift. And then it just seems like, oh, I never really loved them. Right. Cause again, you can stop being with them and just be okay. Like there's people that I loved in my life that were family or whatever. They no longer exist. I'm still good. I mean, every once in a while I think of them, but like it just happens. Like that's just how life is.
Okay. No, but like I said, I know what love is, and I know when I'm in love, like family and things like that. I know that's like natural. But okay, I can see. You thought about it? Wait, you already answered it. Never mind.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Cool.
But yeah.
Look at us.
So you smashing or not smashing?
If I found out that she was in a relationship?
Yeah.
Depends on how much I care about shorty.
Well, what if she did the bamboozle, didn't tell you, smashed, and then she's like, oh, by the way, you know, I got this whole.
Oh, that's on
family.
her. That's not on me.
But then she's like, she wants to continue on.
Well, one, she lied to me, so then I would always have my guard up, so I wouldn't be able to fully trust her, right? Because you jumped into this in a lie, and I get it. You couldn't want to say it, but then you never know, right? There's always that point where even if you told me, maybe I would have been okay with it, right? But now that you lied, I'm not okay with it.
But okay, and then but the never know piece, like what if she told you up front, and you're like, all right, I'm cool with it. Let's say that whole relationship, that situation ended. Now it's you and him. Are you always gonna be like, that could be me?
Ooh, like what if she did that to me?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm like I said, I give my expectations for people are very high. So if I found out that she told me, like from the jump, she told me that she is in a relationship or that she's married, whatever, right? Then I would decide like if this is worth it or not, right? But if she doesn't tell me and I find out that's a lie, I'll be more guarded about it for sure. I wouldn't even know if I want to continue, because then it would be healthy. Because then I'll be like, yo, everything you fucking say is a lie, right? But that's when it would have to depend on like, one, how much I care about the person, or one, if it's worth it in the long run. Like if she has a plan, like, hey, I'm thinking about leaving my boyfriend, I'm thinking about moving out or whatever, then okay, cool. But if it's like, oh, I still want to keep him and you, that might be different. Then I'm like, all right, well, like you said, okay, cool. Then I'm going to treat this like for what it is.
What if she said like, you know, I don't really like you that much, but I want you to be my sugar daddy? Like, are you down?
Yeah.
What about you, Riyadh? You trying to be someone's sugar daddy?
I'll throw sugar at her.
No?
I'm not sure sugar at anyone.
Yeah, no, like I said, in a way, Riyadh is right. It depends on the situation. It depends on how you feel about the person. But if you lied to me from the jump, I'm gonna be guarded regardless. But if you tell me, from the beginning, and then we're like jiving, that's a different jiving. Are people still saying jiving?
No.
If we're
we'll leave you a turkey
connection. if there's a connection, then maybe I would do it. But
so you don't forgive that easily.
I forgive, but I don't forget.
I see.
Yeah.
Like for me, like if you have a valid reason to do shit like that, like, oh, I lied because of this, but I get it. Like it's not like
it depends on the lie.
Well, I just told you, would you know the lie now?
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like to me, that wouldn't bother me that much. I'd be like, I can see that. Right? Like some people are whatever. Like they, because again, like
if it's the same backstory as yours, where she's like not happy, right? And she's just.
I think it's weirder if they like talk to me and their relationship and they're not happy. Like,
why is that weird? People in happy relationships don't talk to people.
I mean, some people do, but like for me, I would be more like. Whatever, like, all right, cool, whatever. Like,
I'll tell you right now, if my girl is going out to hang out with random dudes at a bar, What the fuck?
Who hangs out at a bar?
But where do people hang out? You just said married people. If you're happy and you hang out with other people,
Yeah.
where are you hanging out?
I don't know. Fuck out. But I'm
That's
saying,
what I'm saying.
but at the same time, like,
let's meet up.
yeah,
at the park?
some people are like, oh, hey, you want to hang out? Like, yeah, like, cool, whatever.
But
Like,
what's the scenario? What's happening? Where are you guys hanging out?
I don't-
I
yeah,
go to the park. What's
A
wrong with the
drive-in
park?
movie theater? What?
I said I go to the park. What's wrong with the park?
No.
You just hang out at the park?
Sometimes.
So okay, you and your girl in a relationship. She's telling you, yo, I'm gonna go hang out with my boy at the park.
Oh, that's what you're asking.
Yeah. People in happy relationships don't hang out with strangers.
Yeah, I mean, they do.
I mean, if that's her friend, but if it's just some new random person,
That's what I'm saying. That's
Yeah,
the scenario.
Yeah, but all friends at one point are random.
Yeah,
That's true.
But, Steve,
I'm just saying, like, yo, I've hung out with people, and then like she's like, who's that? Like, someone from work. Like, they're brand new. Like, I don't know who.
that's from work. The scenario that I gave you was someone random on a dating site. That's what I'm talking about.
Dating sites are weird. I don't know how they function.
I know.
So like you saying like a date, I was like, all right, it just seems.
Yeah. But
Like,
no,
it-
not in that
it
scenario.
seems
Yes,
fun.
if you're meeting a coworker, that's totally different. But I'm saying if you're meeting some random dude online at the
Though-
if,
though-
yo, if I
Why'd you say
if I didn't
Doesn't
know
Bumble or
Riyadh,
Tinder or one of those things have like a friend version, right? Like, don't they have a friend version?
I don't know.
I think
I'm
one of
not
them
on
have
many
like
dating
things
apps.
to find people just for friends.
Okay.
Like, that's to me that's like pretty cool.
Okay.
I think it's weird that they use the same name. Like, they probably should just made a different
Name. Yeah.
I think they both have it just for friends. Like,
Yeah,
they can
yeah.
just put,
That is cool though, because when you think about it, like everyone complains that people are like glued to their phone now, but now you can actually socialize, make friends with people that have similar interests with.
what? Yeah, one time I used Reddit to go find people to play basketball with, and there was a dude that had an indoor gym in the city, and I took a fucking car ride. I went there twice. It was fun. I'm not gonna lie to you. I knew none of them, and it was just like a pickup game.
But that's different. That's not the.
It was kind of creepy though, because when I told my brother was like, "What?"
He's like,
He was like, "You met them." He was like, "You met them where?" I was like, "Yo, like it was there." He said he had in the gym.
Yeah.
There was a WhatsApp thing. He was like, "Yo, that sounds crazy," but is it like? It sounds crazy, but at the same time, like I used to go to random parks and play and just have a pickup game. Like you just do that shit.
Yeah.
But like to explain to everyone else, like I met someone off Reddit to go play basketball,
Mm-hmm.
and I was exhausted. I was
exhausted.
I was exhausted.
Came back
Yeah,
sore.
I took a whole Uber
He's
home.
like, do I need to bring a ball? He's like, nah, we got the balls
Yeah.
going.
I got all the balls you need.
I took mad pictures of the gym. I was like,
Pause.
yeah, I was like, yo,
Mm.
it
Okay.
was good. It was good pickup games.
Yeah. Good pickup games.
I wish I did that more. Like I lost that connect. I'm dead ass. Yo, I
You
was
gotta go make a Reddit post. Be like,
yo,
were you
try to-
guys there
try to do a
last year
pic-
on this
yeah.
court?
yeah.
Holla at your boy.
We had a
Yo, but
2-on-2.
imagine like in wintertime and just
Yeah,
going.
but this is the same guy who says he don't like people.
Yeah.
I don't like it was a random dude. Like he was like, yo, you play like, cause I think I was like, I had to be like 35 at the time. So I'm old, right? Like I feel old. I'm playing. I feel old. Like a lot of these kids are like 22, 23.
Oh damn.
And there was this other dude, this white dude.
It's almost a league.
Yeah. He was, and then there was some of them like they seemed like they played for college, and it was like, yo, whatever. And then there's older dude. He was like, yo, where you from? And I'm like, yo, I trooped over from like Long Island, whatever. And he was like, yo,
Let me give you a ride back.
I don't know why.
That's deep. Where'd you say it was?
Hey yo.
It was in the city.
Hey
That-
yo.
That's
It was
deep,
like
dude.
Midtown, but it was
Oh,
wintertime.
man.
I
Go
couldn't.
from Long Island to the city
Yo,
to play basketball.
But like you drove all the way to Syracuse to drive on a track, which you could just drive like around the block.
Not
Right?
that fast.
You can. You gotta get
Not
rid of
without
from
an
the cops.
asshole.
And you're not gonna get airborne.
Mm.
But like
But
it's
I see what you're saying.
it's
It's
like-
like different hobbies. Like
yeah, like you know how hard it is to like find like an open gym where like I used to go to LA Fitness. Like I used to pay LA Fitness to just use their gym to play basketball. Like I didn't work out, nothing. I did that for years. We like all we did was play, and it was 24-hour gym. I was playing till like 3 in
Are
the
you
morning.
still paying for membership?
Nah.
Oh,
was
yeah.
using this, like at one point we were using like other people's IDs and
Got
stuff like
it.
that. We were using that for a while, but
Yeah, I
like,
was Arif mad times. When we used to go to the gym, remember I used to pretend to be Zoff? Yeah.
but
Good
it,
times.
like, but yeah,
All right. Damn, we went off on a tangent.
weird.
Yo, you doing a joke of the week or you giving people advice? What you doing? Should I hit it or don't hit it? I gotta give
I
you.
don't know.
I gotta give you a theme song for your advice of the week. Well, how do you want it?
How much time
Wait.
you need? How much time you need to think of a joke?
To think of a joke
Or advice.
What were we just talking about?
We're talking about love. We're talking
no,
about.
just not the last thing we were talking about.
Basketball.
We're talking about Steven getting kidnapped by a bunch of dudes.
No. I don't remember that story. Can you tell it again?
No. Didn't happen.
And that's a joke of the day.
Do.
No, I'm just kidding.
You want about 5 minutes to figure it out?
I don't know if I'll figure it out.
We could even do. We could do an outro and bring the music in, and you could do it after. It's up to you. Because people have been looking for that. People been asking me about your joke of the day.
Okay.
Shout out to you.
You gotta start crediting the joke though. Like where you got it from?
Nah, you made that shit. It's just original Coley chocolate.
Nah,
Double C's.
this episode was about procrastination, so I was thinking about doing.
All right, fair enough.
I mean, our delay was on procrastination. Why we haven't recorded until.
It started that way.
It
Yes.
started that way.
Yeah.
And I was gonna do a joke on procrastination.
I think you think one.
All right, you want me to? So how about I bring out the outro and then you think
I'll
about
let you guys know next week.
it? What about a device?
That was a joke.
That was a joke. Damn, you don't even understand.
Damn.
All right.
That fucking?
If I think of another one, I'll tune you guys in.
All right.
But
you're not giving out advice?
advice? Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll
give us
advice.
some
What do you
advice.
guys want advice on?
No, you give it.
Anything that you want to give advice on?
Yeah, the world needs to know.
And I'll make a theme song for your advice.
Okay. You don't have to, but do you?
I'm gonna do it
Whatever.
anyway.
Do a freestyle for advice. I want a bullet re-release.
But I'm not giving out advice.
No, but for the
Oh,
audio
for the
clip.
advice, I got you.
Yeah.
All right, bet.
Just like a couple bars.
All right, bet. I'll give you 4.
A quick 5.
Yeah. Okay, quick 5.
Dude, round to 5.
Yeah, I'll give you a quick 5.
All right, cool.
All right, bet.
Advice for the pod.
Not for anyone. It could be about anything, Riyadh. This is Riyadh's advice, brought to you by Titles Are Overrated.
Let's see. Last month was. Dude, stop putting me up. Last month was suicide prevention awareness month, or something to that effect. So, we didn't have an episode, so we didn't get to talk about it. But anyone struggling alone or trying to get help,
Going through
reach
some
out
shit.
there. We're here to talk, but if you're really struggling, reach out to a professional and keep it real. Take it one day at a time.
Yeah, one day at a time. And that was Riyadh's advice of the week, brought to you by Titles Are Overrated.
Was that really advice?
I don't know.
He was trying to
What other
let people
advice
know
you
if you're
guys
going through
want?
some shit.
Wear a coat in winter.
Advice? You want career advice? I give you career
Give me
advice.
some life advice.
Life advice?
Yeah, I need
Yeah.
some love advice. Oh, fine. Give me some love advice. Since
I can't give you love advice.
fine, like advice. Give me some like advice.
if you
Fine. What are
if you
signs
don't
that
love
she's not
someone,
into you?
don't tell them you love them. How about that?
You don't fall in love. How about that? Don't tell people you love them. How about that?
Oh man.
All right, cool.
Wait, you
What else?
said you sent me the song?
Me?
Oh wait, you need the outro song, right?
I got it here.
Some life advice.
Is it?
Yeah.
All right.
Enjoy life.
Is it by itself?
Dude,
I
stop
don't know.
cutting me
We'll
off.
find out.
Oh, you still doing it? You can still talk. We just lower it.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead. What's the advice as we move out of the?
Of this year of podcasting.
This year.
Wait, I just said it. The life advice. Enjoy life. Enjoy life. Life
You
is
said
short. Life is
Motherfucker, did
unexpected.
you just tell me to enjoy life as a life advice?
Yeah.
Okay.
Life is short.
I just wanted to be sure.
But how do you
Enjoy
enjoy
it.
life?
How do you enjoy life? That's easy. You count the blessings.
Who hurt you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Who hurt you?
What is a what is a blessing?
Who hurt you?
Everything is a blessing.
Everything's a blessing.
Us speaking right here.
That's like telling someone like, oh, you're depressed. Don't be depressed.
No,
Cheer up, Sally.
Yeah. Oh, you're sad. Don't be sad.
No, but there's a lot of pressure. I get it. We just put you on the spot in front of thousands of people.
There's not thousands of people. There are thousands of people.
I mean, they are. It's just they're not listening
They're not listening.
because you don't shout us out.
I did. Shout out to Titles Are Overrated. Shout out to Essence House.
That's
got the candle lit.
Oh yeah, she has a new pumpkin joint coming out, right?
She got a pumpkin
I think so.
joint?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
I was gonna
I'm
hit
not
her
a-
up and be like, "This is disgusting."
I'm
'cause
not
I
a
hate
fan.
pumpkin.
I'm not a fan of pumpkin.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh, pumpkin pie is delicious.
But shout out to Essence House.
I like pumpkin.
Always
their car
a
fresheners
pleasure.
are fire.
Word. I still got the one you gave me. You still rocking in my.
You gave it to him.
Yeah.
Nice.
In this car.
Yo.
Backseat.
Hey yo.
The backseat joint. Oh, that's what the time. That's what the belt came off.
Oh, you guys won't know. I want to know if people are still fucking in cars. Is that a thing still?
They should.
Yeah.
I think it's like a rite of passage, if I'm not mistaken. Though I
think when you're younger.
I do feel like if you fuck in a car, it's like you're doomed to crash the car.
Because it's cursed.
I don't know. I've never been a person.
I've heard that.
Yeah.
I've heard that myth.
Damn, we haven't said anything in the outro.
We just did.
That was
Oh,
the
we
outro?
did. We just.
Yeah, we just spoke.
I gave life
All right.
advice. We were talking.
Cool. If you're listening,
That was episode 30.
33.
33.
Treinta y
Yeah, do that
tres.
today.
Man, I should.
Arif told me to stop.
33.
33.
33.
Is it really 33?
33.
That was like 37 or some shit like that.
No, 33 if I'm not
We've been
mistaken.
slacking. We're supposed to do one a week.
And now we don't even do it.
33. So that means we're like
33.
66%. That's passing, baby.